Thank you. This agreement is very important for the Northern Cape, and I think for tourism, in general. Tourism has been identified as one of the sectors to assist government of South Africa in addressing poverty, unemployment, and the more we collaborate with each other, there is no borders in tourism, and it does not make sense to compete with each other. Let us rather complement each other, extend the packages that we sell, and thereby keep people longer traveling, around the country or in specific areas, and specifically, in the Northern Cape and the Free State. Because the longer we keep people busy, or the longer our package has activities that can keep people longer in this region, they will stay, and that is where the economic impact comes from. And the closer you bring the tourism community, it is where I believe, we will really transform this industry. Because this will enable, those involved in tourism, business, especially SMMEs, to start, engaging with each other, networking with each other, putting themselves, in each other's packages, and thereby, becoming sustainable tourism businesses, because that is what we are also, wanting to achieve, sustainable tourism SMME business.
An exchange of the tourism market share, which could also come with other benefits of being able to exchange lessons, being able to exchange in areas of research that could be undertaken into what the Northern Cape would be looking at in areas such as probably establishing its own cultural villages, which are quite prominent when it comes to issues of heritage tourism as a component on its own. Mr. Dichabe, would you be looking at that?
Thank you very much. I think first and foremost we must give a great deal of appreciation to the province of the Northern Cape, particularly our colleagues at the Northern Cape Tourism Authority, headed by Sharron Lewis, for having, and I must say they've spearheaded this memorandum of understanding to where today we are making history, we are signing. And as I had said earlier, it couldn't have been done at the right time, because tourism has, as she has already said, has been declared by the state president as one of those next frontiers in terms of economic growth in the country as a whole. Now, the MOU, obviously, as the Free State Gambling and Liquor Tourism Authority, what we had done, we had signed, I think it was about 4 weeks ago or so we signed an MOU with the Central University of Technology, which is centered around tourism research. Because as we develop strategies, those strategies need to be guided by credible data. And oftentimes we don't have capacity of research in the institutions, because of the size of the institutions that we run, and obviously budget issues and many other issues. So then it only makes sense to look at what else can be done outside. And therefore, as she said also about issues of collaboration, we then went and signed with CUT. What that means is that this MOU opens that platform. Northern Cape Tourism Authority doesn't have to go and sign a research agreement or relationship with anybody, because we have that relationship. So it's a leveraging issue. They can leverage on that relationship. We can also leverage on the relationships that they have. I do not have to go and sign an MOU with the Namibian Tourism Authority. They've got a relationship, so we just have to plug in and play and leverage on that relationship, because it opens Namibia to the Free State as well. So that's where partnerships become more important. And obviously, as you said, we have the Basotho Cultural Village, which then recognizes the culture of Basotho. But in the Northern Cape, you have the Namakoi, you have the Khoi and the San, you have, there's a lot of culture. And obviously, the Northern Cape could learn a few things in terms of trying to make sure that at least one cultural village is placed somewhere in this province, strategically. So those are some of the things that we will be looking at into this relationship. And again, the issue of people-to-people relationships, you can do it at international level, but this MOU seeks to bring it to the local level, to say the people of the Free State, the people of the Northern Cape, if you look at where we are just neighbors. So there shouldn't be any boundaries between us. So that's why we just want to leverage and harness that relationship and the potential that lies in both our markets and our provinces.
Congratulations on undertaking this massive step.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.